Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sally sewing tutorial. So in today's video we'll be making this beautiful gown you can see on the screen. Is a one tier gown with a big bow tie at the center front. So that is what we'll be making today. So this is the fabric that I'll be using for this gown is cotton, check cotton. So we'll go straight into this tutorial. So guys, I'll just take my fabric. This is the whole of it. Then I'll just fold it a bit slanted, not up to a 90-degree flare, just a bit slanted because I want it this way. You can see I'm not taking it to the end of the fabric, like to the tip of the fabric over there. Okay, I'll start imputing my measurement. I'm going to do it. Our shoulder is 17. 17 divided by 2, we have 8.5. So this is 8.5. I'm going to start it here. Then for me, that means this is my starting point. Then from this tip, I'm going to come down by 10 inches, and I'll look for my 8.5, which is the shoulder measurement. Then I'll connect it together. So for me, I'll start imputing my body measurement. Our bust is 44. 44 divided by 4, we have 11 inches. So I'm just going to add half inch for ease, then this remaining 1 inch for sewing allowance. Then what I'm going to do is just to slant it from here all the way to the tip. So after doing this now, I'm going to impute my neck neck depth. So my neck depth, I'm using 4.5 inches. Sorry, my neck width, I'm using 4.5 inches. My neck depth, I'm using 4.5 inches. So I'm just going to draw a curve to meet with this. Then my shoulder slope, come down from the tip by 1 inch. Then now I'm going to start taking the length of which I want for the gown. This person is a very tall person, so our length of gown is 46, and I want the joining at the down part to be 10 inches. So 46 minus 10 inches, we're left with 36 inches. So from this tip, I'm going to start taking 36 inches all the way down. 36, 36. So this is my 36 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out first. So we're going to work on the armhole. So I'll take what is left here. So I'm left with 9 inches. I'm going to divide this 9 inches by 2, so we have 4.5. So from this 4.5, I'm going to come in by half an inch. Then I'm going to curve it to meet with our measurements. Yeah. Then because I'm using this front to cut the back, so the back we don't need to come inside. So I'm just going to draw a curve and cut this out. So guys, I'm done cutting the front. So the next thing I'm going to do is to use this front bodice to cut the back. So again, I'll take the fabric, I'm going to fold it again in a slanted manner. So this dress is not having a zipper, so we don't need zip allowance, and cut. So guys, I'm done cutting the back. You can see I left this part because I want to do the adjustment for the neck. So I'm just going to come down. The neck depth for the back is going to be 2.5 inches. Then I'll draw a slant, a curve. So what I'm going to do for this to pass through the neck very well, so I'm going to put a slash at the back of 4 inch, an opening. So this opening, I'm going to turn with a bias tape and add a button to it. Then next, I'll take the front. Then this curve that I did, this half inches I came in, I'm going to cut it out. So we are done with this. And so I'm going to set this outside. So next, I'm going to work on getting the down parts of this gown. So remember we said the length for it is 10 inches. It's not going to be too full. So first of all, I'm going to take the fabric and I'll take the measurement of what I have here. So on fold, let me say I have 20 inches. That means I have 40 inches for the front and 40 inches for the back. So giving us 80 inches. So let me see what I have here. So I have 26 inches long. That means it's on fold 26 inches. So it's going to be 52 inches when it's straight. And I have a total of 80 inches there. So at least it's going to be times 2 of what I have for the bottom. So that means 80 plus 80, 160. So we're going to cut 10 inches, a long strip of 160 inches. So and each of this from here to here have 56 inches. So I'm going to cut the first set 10 inches, but please remember to put your hemming allowance and your joining allowance. So 10 inches plus half inches for joining allowance and half inches and 1 inch for hemming allowance at the down. So we are left with total of 11.5 inches. So I'm going to mark this 11.5 inches. Then from here, I'm going to mark again 11.5 inches. So 56 inches plus 56 inches, we have a total of 112 inches. Remember, we need 160 inches. So I'm going to mark another 11.5 inches. So another 56 inches plus 112 inches, we have 160. So we have 168 inches. So this is enough. So this is what we'll be using to do the tear for the down part. I'm going to join it into a long strip. Then now we're going to focus on cutting the bow tie. I'm trying to manage my fabric. So this is all we have left. So I'm going to focus on cutting the bow tie. So all I need to do is just to so I'll just fold my fabric into two. I'll take the measurement of what I have from year to year. So I have 17 inches. 17 inches on fold. So I have a total of 17 inches by, when it's on fold, 17 inches by 12.5 inch. So I'm going to cut it. So what I'm going to do to this bone nest, I'm going to put paper stay on it for it to have some thickness. And I'm going to sew it, join it at the side, this three corner. This side is closed. Then after I finish sewing it, I will just hold it this way and tack it. You can see our bow tie is formed just like this. but I'm going to add paper stay to have some thickness. So next I'm going to cut the long strand at the middle of the bow tie. So I'll just take this like this. So it's on fold because I'm going to cut it on fold. It's on fold, so I'm taking 24 inches. This is my piece of cloth for my bow tie. I've gone ahead to iron the paper stay on it. You can see it. So I will just go ahead and sew this on the sewing machine. Meanwhile, I've joined the piece together, the three piece together. So we have a long strand here. So I'm just going to, you can decide to draw a gathers on it, or you can just do the gather straight up on the fabric, anyone that works for you. So I will do this too on the gown. So guys, I'm done with the gathers at the down part. You can see how it looks. The gown is taking shape now. So next, this is the long rope at the both side. So I've closed it and I closed this end also. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take my tape and I'm going to take the measurements because this place is supposed to be tiny. So I'm going to just make here to be 2 inches. So I'm going to take my tape and mark 2 inches just right here. Then I'm going to slant it. I'll just slant it down to this part. So by the time I sew here to this part and I turn it, so our bow tie, our tie is going to look like just like this, not white. So it just is to come out just this way. So as for the bow tie itself, I'm done sewing it, turning it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fabric, a tiny piece of fabric. So I have 3 inches. The wideness is 3 inches, while the length is 5 inches. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take it to my sewing machine, then I will run it with quarter inch. So after closing it with quarter inch, I'm going to turn it inside out. Then I'll get my bow tie. Then I'm just going to put it this way at the center of the bow tie. Then I'll run a stitch on it, then turn it. So our bow tie will now look this way. Then we can fix it to our dress. So I've gone ahead to turn my neck with a bias tape. You can see it. And the slits I gave at the back, I also turned with bias tape. So I'll be using hook for the back. So next, this is the bow tie that I've done. So this is the way it is. This is why I say. So I'm going to flip this over for this rough edge to be inside. So this is it. The rough edge is inside. So this is what I meant. So I've gone ahead to sew this down. You can see the way the shape is looking more like a pyramid. So this rough edge I'm just going to fold with quarter inch inside. So after doing this, I'm going to locate the center front of this gown. Then I'm going to place it. I'll just place it here. So I'm going to place it like this, then I'll go stitch it with my sewing machine. Then after that, I'm going to fix the sleeve. So I'm using just a normal short sleeve. The picture we have is like a three-quarter sleeve. I'm using a normal short sleeve, just the usual sleeve. So after fixing the sleeve and securing this with my sewing machine, so I'm going to take the bow tie. Then you take the bow tie and you place it this way. So I'm going to be using thread and needle to secure this. I'll come and show you, but I'm just showing you how it's going to look. So this is how it's going to look. You can decide to use your sewing machine to secure this bow tie. You can just top stitch here, 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 and probably here, and you'll be good. So let me go over to fix the sleeve and to secure this. Then I'll come back and show you what we've got. So guys, this is the end result of our gown. This is how it's looking. So at this point, if you have watched this tutorials, this video to this part, and you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please do it to subscribe to this channel. And for my subscribers, if you have also watched this video to this very moment and you've not pressed on that thumbs on button, please give this video a thumbs up. So right now I'm going to wear this on the mannequin to see how it looks. So guys, this is the final outcome of this dress. You can see it's looking so beautiful. So this is where this tutorial is going to end now. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for staying to the end of this video. Until I come your way next time, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.